Asia Pacific Chaplaincy Symposium merupakan sebuah upaya terobosan atau inisiatif ya, inovasi dari TNI Angkatan Laut untuk bisa menjadikan kegiatan simposium Pabintal Asia Pasifik ini sebagai sebuah sarana untuk bisa menjadikan sebuah kapabilitas dan kapasitas yang bisa ditingkatkan dan dijadikan sarana untuk bertatap muka, bertukar informasi, bahkan bertukar pengalaman, yang akhirnya kami semua para Pabintal Asia Pasifik ini memiliki wawasan ya. Dan ini tentu tidak mudah karena melaksanakan kegiatan ini membutuhkan komunikasi yang ketat selama kurang lebih 3 bulan untuk bisa mewujudkannya.
I think this is a historic moment that we are experiencing right now, in that Indonesia Navy has hosted this event for the 6 nations that are represented here in the Asia Pacific realm. And we are so excited that we have this opportunity to get together and talk about what chaplaincy means in our navies and what we can do to serve our service members and their families in order to become better chaplains, to become support for the warfighters, and to make a difference in the lives of the personnel that we serve. You know, this year's Asia Pacific Chaplaincy Symposium, I think, will help us to learn about what other chaplaincies are doing in this area, in this Asia Pacific theater. And it's so important for us to learn from one another and to be able to find best practices and be able to really use those things that we learn in our own navies, in our own work, in our work as chaplains. And I think this is a tremendous opportunity that we have together, that we can come together like this in this Asia Pacific Chaplaincy Symposium to work on this together this week.
Okay, so it's a really great privilege for us from Australia, the Australian Navy, to be here at the Asia Pacific Chaplaincy Symposium. It's a great opportunity to connect with partners and allies in our near region, to hear from each other about the different chaplaincy capability that people are contributing towards in their own services, and how we might learn from each other as we collaborate together to have a more stable and structured and ordered region in the Asia Pacific. It's particularly a great opportunity to look at key aspects of chaplaincy, and particularly fostering resilience through spiritual and religious support, and what that looks like as we, each of us in our own ways, in our own services, serve our people, whether they're at sea or ashore, wherever it is that they're employed. Seeking to increase the resilience of our people is a key aspect of what chaplaincy does, and we're privileged to be a part of the overall conversation here at the symposium.
So I want to thank General Sandy and his staff for hosting this symposium. It's been wonderful. I think it's so very important that the countries, the allied countries, the alliance in the Pacific and the chaplain corps get together and work together. We can learn from each other. One of the valuable things I've seen in some of the countries that I really appreciate is the religious freedom that's there, and there's multiple religions represented within the chaplain corps and the military services, the naval services, and I really appreciate that. It is very important that we work together during these days to form a strong alliance, and the chaplain corps and religious ministry and spiritual readiness is a large portion of that. I hope we will continue to do this. I look forward to it. It's hard to beat Bali for a beautiful place to be, but other places will be well too, and I hope that every country in the Pacific allies and works with us in this very thing.
My opinion regarding this symposium is that this will open all the countries being represented by the chaplains to be connected with each other. We really have to be connected with each other because we have to learn the best practices of other navies to be applied in our respective countries, because there's no perfect country. We contribute our best practices so we become more perfect. As I have learned from the speaker, the U.S. representative, he said that team, we are creating a team. Team means together, everyone achieves more. So team, together, everyone achieves more. So we have to be connected with each other so that we can achieve more. I expect that this will be conducted, if not every year, as suggested by the organizer of this symposium, twice a year. So I hope and pray that this will really continue so that we can really be connected with each other, learn from each other.
The Philippine Navy reminded all of us not to wait for the request for services.
Absolutely. Since this being our very first, I'm so grateful and so thankful for what Indonesian Navy has done this week to host us at this Asia Pacific Chaplaincy Symposium. And we hope this being our first will not be the last, that we can continue to foster this and to improve upon this and to make it even better in the next installation of the Asia Pacific Chaplaincy Symposium, whether it's here in Indonesia again or in other countries around this theater in the Asia Pacific. And we hope that we can improve and to get better and to really find about what chaplaincy is about and to really apply that in our situations so that we can ultimately impact the warfighters in our forces.
We would certainly welcome the opportunity to have a future Asia Pacific Chaplaincy Symposiums. The more that we are able to continue to collaborate in ongoing ways, to develop relationships. At the heart and the core of chaplaincy is the ability to be able to relate to other people. And so for us as chaplains in different nations, in different services, to be able to develop relationships with each other should only increase our capabilities to be able to deliver excellent pastoral care and spiritual support to our people.
My opinion for the first event is that it was fantastic. Bringing 6-7 countries together to do this is very important. Sharing ideas and making relationships. I see that we're making a foundation now, and then we're going to build upon this foundation in years to come. That's so very important. I've enjoyed the question and answer period after each country gave their presentation. It's been great, and we've learned a lot, and we'll continue to learn more. I think we can learn from each other, grow together. Hopefully we will not find ourselves in wartime, but if we do, this will be very important. in preparation as we help prepare together, and each of us help prepare our chaplain corps and our military for what may happen. So I'm looking forward to the future of working together and strengthening the foundation that we have started. And like I said, Bali is a beautiful place to do it.
Alhamdulillah, ya, kita bersyukur kepada Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa, bahwa kegiatan ini bisa berjalan dengan aman, tertib, dan lancar. Dan ini dengan terlaksananya dan juga suksesnya kegiatan ini, itu menyebabkan membuat kita semakin merasa bahwa penting sekali, ya, bidang pembinaan mental ini untuk dapat dijadikan sarana untuk membuat personil Angkatan Laut yang terdiri dari militer, PNS, dan keluarga dari Angkatan Laut ini memahami 4 hal, di mana Bintal ini memproyeksikan 4 poin penting dalam kegiatan kesehariannya, yaitu tentang pembinaan mental rohani, pembinaan mental ideologi Pancasila, dan pembinaan mental tradisi kejuangan, serta pembinaan mental bimbingan dan konseling.